What is going on, everyone? This is Mr. Alchemy, and today we're playing some Domination on the map Carbon. I figure since this is the first time I've ever posted a gameplay on the map Carbon, I will talk about it, but first I wanted to touch base with a few things. So, first things first, question of the day, and it's more of a request today. My request to you guys is, leave a question for me in the comment section. Whether it's, what's your favorite color, who's your favorite actor, what's your favorite type of music, whatever it is, leave it in the comment section as long as it's within reason, okay, and use your own judgment on that. If it's a question that I really feel like shouldn't be answered, or I feel like it's a dumb question, I'm not going to answer it. So, don't get mad if you ask a question that's dumb and you don't get an answer in the video. But the reason why I'm doing this is because I have a lot of new subscribers now, and I figure that it makes you guys more comfortable when you know more about me. I'm not just a voice coming out of your computer speakers. I'm an actual person, a living being. If you know more about me, I feel like it's nice to know a commentator on more of a personal level than it is just me talking about. I'm not just a robot that plays Call of Duty. I have a life. So leave a question and I will answer it in the next commentary. It'll be like a little question and answer type thing. I've done one of these before, but it was a long time, and since times have changed, I figure there will be many different questions this time around, and I'll have many different answers now that I have gotten older than when I was making that first one. But this week is my Thanksgiving break. I'm doing this commentary Monday night, so this Thursday is Thanksgiving. And my break starts tomorrow. I have one class tomorrow, or two technically, but I have my last class ends at noon. So one great thing about that is after noon I come home and play Call of Duty all day. As lame as that may sound, I really have no plans over Thanksgiving break except for on Friday. And Thursday, of course, since Thursday's Thanksgiving Day. So besides those few things, I'm probably going to be playing a lot of Call of Duty over the break. And I prestige today, so I'm level 23, second prestige now. I've got about 1 day, 15 hours played, which isn't bad. And I think that's a pretty good amount, especially since the game's been out for 3 weeks now. And 1 day, 15 hours is pretty good for level 23, second prestige, I think. My KD right now is floating around 2.74, and my win-loss is around 11. So my stats are pretty good right now. Who knows what'll happen to them as I continue to play this game more and more. I'm probably going to stop at 4th prestige, and I saved my prestige token this time around. For those of you that maybe haven't prestiged yet, when you prestige, you get a prestige token, and you use that to either unlock an extra creative class, which I think is kind of dumb. I think they should have done that automatically when you prestige, like they did in Black Ops. They give you a chance to use your prestige token to get titles and emblems that are exclusive to you using a prestige token on it. You can't get them any other way, which I heard is a waste because they're not even that good. You can use it to carry a class through your prestige levels, so even if you're level 1, you could have an ACR, which I think is pretty cool, but at the same time, kind of cheap. And I think there's one or two more things, but I saved my prestige token this time around. Oh, one of the other things is you get double XP for 2 hours of gameplay. I'm probably going to use that later down the road when I get higher levels and I want to prestige quick. That way I can just, get a lot of experience in a really short amount of time of prestige. But anyway, main point I wanted to make there is that I'm probably going to try and get many more gameplays for you guys this weekend, or this over the break. I'm not really in need of gameplays. I feel pretty comfortable with where I'm at, but it's always good to have a stockpile. And for those of you that weren't around when I was commentating over Black Ops, I had so many gameplays I did not know what to do with them. I think part of it was I didn't post Black Ops on a daily basis. I posted every 3 or 4 days. The reason why I'm posting every day now is because I really want to make my channel grow, and if I post once a week, that's not going to happen. So at the end of the whole Black Ops thing, I started posting Modern Warfare 2, and I posted about every other day for the last 2 weeks before Modern Warfare 3 came out. I've been posting every day since then. I know the last video there was a little gap in there, but I was really busy on those span of those 3 days. So, but anyway, those are the main points I wanted to get through with right now. I've noticed that since the patch they put out, there's been a lot less lag, at least from my end, so that's always good. I feel like there's a few more things they should patch, but I'm not going to get into that, otherwise I'll probably start ranting and raving like I usually do, so won't make you guys sit through that. I want to talk a little bit about this map, and then I want to talk a little bit about my history of commentating and how I got started with that. But first, the map. To be honest, this map is pretty one-sided. I feel like C is the worst spawn you can have, although A is still pretty bad because if you have them spawn trapped today, you have the upper ground, but C, there is really nowhere they can go. There's 3 ways. They can go through the building in the middle, which everybody sits in. They can go on the far left or the far right. There's not really many routes you can take to get out of spawn, although there are many routes throughout the entire map, rather, that you can take to get from anywhere else. But as far as getting out of your spawn goes, you don't have many options, unfortunately. Usually we spawn trap them at C, not by choice. Usually we're just like, get our spawn flag and get B, and we usually spawn at A. I think we spawned at A this map, or this game rather. I don't know why we haven't spawn trapped at A right now, but usually whatever flag we start at, we usually spawn trap them at the other one. We don't really say, alright, let's spawn trap at C since that's the worst spawn. The only map we really do that on is Interchange, because A is a terrible spawn on Interchange, and as long as your teammates are disciplined enough to not charge their spawn and flip the spawns, then you can keep them spawn trapped the entire game. And Interchange is probably the worst map for people leaving in the middle, but I'm getting a little off topic. Carbon, there's a lot of buildings to hide in, a lot of corners, it can be frustrating sometimes, but to be honest, I usually do pretty well in this map, and at the end of this gameplay, I was really trying not to die. I was 38-5, and I ended up dying right as the game ended, so I ended up going 38-6, and the funny thing is my roommate and his girlfriend were sitting in here watching me at the end of this game, and watching me die the last time. They started laughing, and my roommate's girlfriend is, well, at least you won. She doesn't understand that, I have a standard for myself when it comes to what kind of gameplays I can post that, determining the score and everything. So my roommate understands, though. My roommate watches all my videos, comments on them. Most of the time he likes the videos, and he's learned from me. He's gotten so much better. He plays on Xbox Live, and he's gotten so much better since we lived together. We moved into an apartment in June, and ever since then his Call of Duty skills have improved vastly. So congratulations, Tommy. It's really cool that you've gotten that much better. But I've kind of really said all I want to say about Carbon. I don't really play this map often because people vote anything other than Carbon. I guess people don't like this map. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a history, of my background of commentating, because I feel like it's always good to know where somebody's coming from. So I don't know if you guys have heard of the clan called Excel. I used to be in that clan. My old YouTube was Excel Raiden. That's me. If you were like, oh my god, you're Excel Raiden, and you just never made the connection before, that is me. For those of you that don't know, Excel is a quickscoping clan on PS3. And I joined this clan before Modern Warfare 2 came out. And when Modern Warfare 2 came out, people in Excel were always playing pubs together. I mean, we did clan matches too, but every night we would play pubs together for a couple hours, and that's how I've gotten to be really good friends with a lot of people I am with now. The special one, he was Excel Sagano, and I won't get into any extreme detail about that, but basically, the clan leader Nick kind of noticed that I was always doing really, really well in the pubs, and that I usually had a really big score, and he's like, you should record your gameplay, you should commentate over it on YouTube. And at this point I had watched the other commentators. My main ones that I watched were Blame Truth and Hutch. I was like, no, there's no way I can do that. So eventually he went through the trouble of going on to eBay and Amazon and finding me links to all the things I needed. So I got an easy cap, and that was what I first started commentating over. And I did that for about a year. Still had my easy cap when Black Ops came out, and about April of this past year I got a PVR, and the rest is history. I mean, I don't really know what to say. I have posted on Mr. Boss for the Win's channel before. It was about when he had 1,000 subscribers, and this was before he even had his Machinima contract. I posted on his channel, got about 50 subs from it, and that was like, for me, I was posting on a channel that had 1,000 subs. That was crazy for me. And I just did it again in a dual com, which, he has 10,000 subs, so it's crazy how fast time flies. I think this is where I die. Or pretty close to it anyway. But Nick was the one that got me started, like I said, the clan leader of Excel, and up until that point I hadn't really thought about commentating anything, but he mentioned it, and I don't regret anything that I've done up to this point. I really love commentating. I do it for fun, obviously. I don't get paid to do this, although that would be a nice perk. But anyway, guys, I know this commentary was all over the place, and I was having trouble with my words once again, but I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you later. Don't forget to like the video and leave me a question. Peace.